So you might be thinking, Max, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Have you been taking crazy pills? Doing cardio, you're gonna lose what little gains you have, and it's like 95 degrees outside. But you know what, guys? Sometimes you just wanna, do stuff again to make sure that you hate it. So I wasn't sure if I hated cardio before, so we're gonna ride the bicicleta to El Gimnasio one more time to confirm that I don't like doing cardio. Okay, I'm slowly dying. It's very hot outside. I need carbohydrates, but I don't have anything. Oh my God, a banana just, oh my God, sweet. Potassium. Okay, so we made it. Probably got some sunburn. Thankfully, these Everforward tank tops have mesh on the back to keep my back nice and cool. The only bad thing about riding against all that wind is that my hair is all messed up. Luckily, whenever I wear stretchy pants, I always keep a spare hair product container right in the pocket. So convenient, oh my God, which is perfect. So normally I deadlift on Saturdays, right? But I'm deadlifting on a Friday today because I am going to Atlanta, I'm flying into Atlanta tomorrow being Saturday for a family reunion. We'll go like a scoop in one height. So yeah, so I'm not going to be able to lift this weekend, which is okay if you guys ever have like traveling events, family events. Don't like overstress it too much. I just combined some shoulders into my bench day yesterday, and then moved my deadlift day up, and then I'll have 2 rest days, so don't overstress it. But today is going to be pretty fun. We're finally getting the 500s. Honestly, like repping in the 400s is like boring to me now. So today we get to 510 pounds for 5 sets of 2. Woo-hoo! Skippity-doo! Now normally I would jump from 405 to 495, right? But because we have to do 510, it's kind of like, what do I do? So I'm basically gonna go from 405 to 455 for one max, and then we'll go to 510. Yeah. So if you guys have noticed, I haven't complained about ripping my hand because I have not ripped my hand in a very long time, and that's because even though you think that I still grip and rip, it's less grippy and rippy than I used to do, so the bar doesn't shift my hand. But what we do have is basically one of my calluses has cracked, my callicized. So if you can see right here, right there, it's cracked open, which is kind of annoying. But we'll just push through it. I'll be a man, okay? All right, so that set was super blurry. I apologize about that. This is apparently my first time using a DSLR. I've gotten some comments before asking like, can I do a deadlift tutorial? And my response to that is that, I can show you guys how I set up for deadlift and how I have, learned to progress in the deadlift in terms of my form. But I think that there's already a ton of really great videos out there if you search by some people that are a lot smarter than me that can, break down the movement more scientifically than I can. But if you guys want to see like my version, not the scientific version, but the potato way to deadlift, let me know. In these sets, I'm trying to use my fingers, my strong hand a little bit more so I don't aggravate this, even though it's pretty much impossible because it's right there. But that first rep was like just the tip of my strong hand. Set number 3. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised how well these sets are moving when I'm not even like super amped up. I'm kind of calm because normally once I hit 500 pounds, I gotta be like angry, Max. one issue that I see people have, and that is their hips rising on the deadlift. And now I still have that issue. Again, none of my lifts, my form is perfect, but one thing that I've done to kind of eliminate a ton of hip rise, basically your hips will shoot up because your body is going to get into the strongest position. So a great way to eliminate that is to kind of lower the weight to try this and basically start your pull with your hips at the location where they shoot up to, and then slowly start moving it down. So if you try to sit like this, and then when you pull, your hips shoot up to there, try starting your hips a little higher and lower the weight and get used to having your hips at that higher position. And then slowly but surely, you can lower your hips a little bit and get used to that positioning, and then slowly increase the weight. So that's what I did. My hips shoot up significantly less than they did, but I still suck at deadlifts, right? Okay, for set number 4, I'm gonna give you somewhat of a side angle, but focus on my hips. Watch these hips, okay? I'm basically a Shakira, and they're not gonna lie, and you're gonna see how much they shoot up. They do rise a little bit, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm like, people coming. I'm like halfway home, I'm on the bridge, can you hear me? There's a lot of traffic. Luckily I'm on a bicicleta, so there's no traffic. So, do I hate this cardio? What, the planes? Dang it. I don't hate cardio. I'm just not used to this, so it's exhausting even though it's only like 4 miles each way. It takes me like, I don't know, I have to stop and film and everything, so that usually takes me 20 minutes or so. There's people staring at me. We've never seen a guy with a camera on a bridge before. Yeah, so gonna head on home, get some food. See you soon. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the end of the video. I'm sure this is what most of you clicked on the video for. Sorry you had to sit through some deadlifts, right? Hopefully you can hear me with this wind and the water and the people and the cars and the planes. But I want to talk about, this is gonna be a rant, by the way, so if you don't want to hear a long discussion, if you're like, just get to the point already, this is not gonna be the video for you. So just go down in the comments if you want to, you know, figure out what the gist of the video is. But I get asked a lot, when will I quit my job? If you didn't know, or if you're new to the channel, I have had YouTube channel for like 3 years or so. And during that entire time, I have worked a 9-to-5 desk job as a technical recruiter the entire time. So for the past 3 years, I have done YouTube, and I've also had 8 hours of my day being taken up by the corporate world. And obviously I got a job right out of college because I was like, you know, that's what you do, right? You go to school and then you go work for the man. You sit in a cubicle, you pack your PB&J for lunch. That is what you do. That's what you have to do. That's what everyone has to do, right? You gotta work for the man. There's no other way. You can't make it on your own. Get out of here, right? So I got a job because that's what you do after college, or so I thought, and also because I needed money, right? Everyone needs money. That's generally why people work, unless you have a very fulfilling job or you're going after your passion, you're doing something you love. You probably wouldn't work that job if you won the lottery, right? Because you're just working because you need the dollar bills, which makes sense. We all need money. We all want nice things. We all want to be able to do what we want. Money is freedom. Money is, you know, security, whatever. And for the past 3 years, I've balanced everything, and it's been, you know, it's slowly gotten more and more stressful the more and more that I started falling in love with YouTube, or falling in love with social media, falling in love with just putting myself out there in on whatever platform or whatever degree that is. And it started to be like YouTube, like if you really want to succeed at YouTube, you have to treat it like a full-time job. So I always think, and I do think, that I was working 2 full-time jobs. I was, you know, working 8 hours of the day, and then I was getting off and getting home. You can click on, there's a 2 day in the life videos, you can go search and it pretty much shows you this, but I would get home at like 5:30 or 5:45, eat a quick snack, start editing or filming for a video. Then by 7 o'clock, I'd only have like an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half before I need to go to the gym. Then my gym sessions would take about 2 hours because I need to not only, drive there, I need to film, I need to, figure out what video topics I want to do, and my gym sessions take longer. Then I'd get home at like 10:15 or 10:30, I would need to eat, and then I would immediately have to start editing videos or filming for videos or doing something, and I would be like, and eat, right? I had to eat, even though I don't look like I eat, and I would just like get home from the gym and then just like edit or film until it was like 12:30, and then I go to bed and I start all over again, and I just repeated this cycle, and I surprisingly have kept your attention like for the past like 3 years, when really 8 hours of my day you never see. Like you never see, unless I film during lunch, like it's just, you only see what I do after work because that's the only time that I could put into this, right? And the longest time I have been balancing it because I was like, you know what, why not? I'm making salary from my job, I'm making a little extra income with YouTube and social media and promotions and sponsorships. And I was like, if I can balance it all, why wouldn't I, right? Who cares if I don't have a life? Who cares if like during Monday through Friday, I literally can't hang out or do anything with anyone because I have to do all this stuff at 10 o'clock at night, right? And the more and more I fell in love with YouTube, the more and more time I wanted to put into videos, the more and more creative I wanted to get, it started taking more and more time. And there'd be, people would be like, hey Max, let's go to dinner. Hey Max, let's do this on one of the weeknights. And I'd be like, I can't, I have to do this, I have to do this. And I felt that I've been pushing people away. My brothers talked to me about it, and I've always just pushed it off. I'm like, no, I don't have time. Like I have to do this. I have to do YouTube videos. I have to work my job. I have to do everything. And for the past like year and a half, I have been fortunate enough that the money that I've made from YouTube and Ever Forward and sponsorships and promotions, it has allowed me to create an income where I know for the past year and a half, I have not needed my job's income, right? I don't make a crazy amount of money in my job, but like I'm making enough where I could support myself, my lifestyle, my bills, money to do what I wanted, and money to, put away, like you should, right? All the aspects of life. And I still kept my job because I was like, why am I gonna throw away the salary? Why am I gonna throw away that money, if I don't have to? I can balance it all. And recently I've started realizing that I am burning out. Not on YouTube, I love making YouTube videos, but I'm burning out with this cycle of trying to cram everything that I do at 10 o'clock at night. And it's like slowly just eating away. Like my sleep is being affected. I get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep some nights, and I know some people are like, I grind 24/7, you gotta grind, you can't sleep, you can sleep when you're dead. That is not how I want to live, right? I want to have free time. I want to be able to go do things with people during the week. I don't want to have to like revolve my life around making YouTube work. I want to make social media and everything that I do and the passion that I have for this social platform and all the social platforms to work with my life, right? Not to like I was obsessing over it, and I still obsess over it because I love you guys, even you hater. But I have recently decided that I needed to make a decision. I decided that after a year of thinking about it, I realized that it was like fight or flight. I needed to make this decision because if I never took this leap, if I never tried, I would never do it, and I would regret it for the rest of my life, because I'm at a point where if there was ever a time to go all in what I'm doing, it is now, right? Because there's just a lot of opportunities out there. There's a lot of networking opportunities, and I know that I have exponential room for growth, and I want to seize those opportunities. And I also want to have free time. I want to be able to get home at 10:30 at night and like relax. I don't want to get home at 10:30 at night and just have to like edit, go to sleep, right? I don't want to do that. It's draining me, and it's affecting the people around me. It's affecting the people that I care about, my friends, my family. And I like wouldn't go visit my friends in Richmond because I was like, I have to film, and I can't go there because I can't film, or like because I have to do all this stuff during the week and I'm behind on videos. And so I have quit my job. I put in my 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, last Friday was my last day. I had launch coming up, and I have a lot of traveling coming up the next month or two, so I figured, now's the best time more than ever. And I always think, I've talked about my dad a lot in these videos. He has everything to do with Ever Forward, and I always think He passed away in his early 40s, and I'm like, God, can you imagine how, like, when he was sick, like, there's so many things that he didn't get to do in life. He was an entrepreneur. He owned, I'll talk about this another time, but my dad started and ran like multiple coffee houses, a steakhouse. He did real estate. He was an entrepreneur, and he went after it. He had that grind mindset, and he worked for himself, and he was very successful. And I always think that when he was sick, I'm like, I wonder if there's anything in life that, you know, when he got sick was like, did he regret not trying something else? Was there something that he wished he did, right? And I was thinking, I'm like, what happens, what if something happened to me? What if I got sick? Or what if I just got to a point in my life where I was like, you know, I'm running out of time. Would I be happy that I sat at my desk job forever, or would I be like, damn, why did I not just go after or try to make it on my own? And that is what I'm gonna do. I don't think anyone in life should ever get to a point where you regret not trying something. I'm not afraid of failing, guys. I'm very confident in myself. I'm confident in the future, but I never want to have regret. I never want to regret that I didn't try at something, because you never know what's gonna happen in life, guys. You can't always take the safe route. And also, you gotta think, there are millions of other people that are, you know, doing what they want and being very successful at it. And if other people can do it, you best believe that you can do it as well. And as long as you have a positive mindset, as long as you have some structure, I think you can do amazing things. So from here on out, guys, I am going to be a lot happier because I have more time. I want to be more creative in my videos. I have a lot of other business opportunities that have kind of popped up over the past couple months that I'm working on with some people, and that's outside of fitness, outside of YouTube in general, and it's just exciting. I want to travel. I want to do a lot more networking, and now I have this opportunity, and I can financially support myself absolutely fine. I'm not worried about that at all, and I'm just ready to start this next chapter of my life. And you know, because I said that I like YouTube as a full-time job, or all this social media stuff, which some people are like, yo, oh my God, you make videos, how hard is that? It's tough. It's tough to balance everything. But I'm excited, guys. I'm excited, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. So that's that. Kind of a long rant just to say I quit my job, right? And honestly, like, people, like, you're either gonna get it or you won't. You know? The people who get it will get it instantly, and the people who don't understand or are like against it, they'll never get it, because they don't have, they're potatoes. More than me and you. But thank you guys for supporting me over the years. Thank you for getting me to the point where I can, you know, take a leap of faith and just try. Because if you don't try, you'll never know. And then you'll always wonder, what if? What if I tried? What if I went after that thing? What if I did that business opportunity? You never know. And will YouTube will I be making YouTube videos for the next 30, 40, 50 years? Probably not. My life has changed so much in the past 3 years. It's amazing. So what will I be doing in 5 years? I don't know. But I know that I'll be okay. I know that I'll make it. And I know that I'll be happy. Ever forward, guys. Seriously.